2, 1.
Let's check it out.
Welcome back, guys, to the ultimate setup build. Today we're going to be doing our lighting for our office. A lot of people have been really excited for part 4. RGB lighting is
finally here.
It's finally here. RGB lighting is definitely one of Josh and I's favorite aspects when it comes to designing a game room. So today we're going to take you through and show you everything that we're going to do in our office, how we're going to light everything. But first we need to show you a few things that we've done since the last video. Just a few, probably like 4 things that we've done and upgraded and haven't showed you.
We've done a couple of things, so we'll update you now. So first off, we've done these shelves in the concrete wallpaper, so they match the desk now, which is quite nice. We also did them down there, so everything matches. Second thing we did was this PC. Actually, we whipped this up today. This is just a temporary measure because obviously we need to hook everything up to the monitors to test everything works. But we are partnering with Thermaltake in a month or so to do some custom water-cooled builds, which is going to be super cool. There is actually a Thermaltake case over there. That was your old case, wasn't it?
Yes, this was my old water-cooled PC that I did. I'll put a picture up here of you guys, or for you guys, so you can see it. It was a really awesome build. Probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done. And we decided to do 2 more open case designs for our water-cooled system for each of us. And it's gonna look cool.
It's gonna look sick. Okay, third thing we did was these shelves. So these shelves are actually from IKEA. They are clear acrylic shelves. And we went for these because they match really nicely with this headboard, or should I say they don't block it too much, because we was going to potentially go with white shelves, but then not only would it have blocked some of this nice headboard, it would have also blocked the LED shining down. So I feel like these look modern, work really well, and we got a classic GTX 780 on there. We also added the projector screen up here. So Nay actually had a projector screen up here before. You can see on the other side of the room there is a projector.
Yeah, we have a GoPro up there right now for when we were doing the time lapse for the office build.
But yeah, this is for 2 reasons, I guess. One, because it covers the window, because there was a little bit of window still there. Obviously the headboard blocked most of it, but it also looks pretty cool because you can put like these kind of scenes up there, and it just helps to kind of tie everything in.
And the last thing, well, actually 2 things that we did in the office is we decided to get rid of the old wallpaper that was behind this TV and continue using the panels that we used in the main setup. And we also wallpapered this TV entertainment center and painted the walls the steel blue color. It's kind of like a mixture of a gray blue, and it really just helps for the doors, the white doors to pop, and it gives this side of the room a little bit of color.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz. So let's take you guys over to the other side of the office and show you everything that we're going to unbox and put into our room for the lighting.
It's my favorite part, unboxing time.
And we got some new stuff to unbox with. Let me show you guys.
We did.
All right, so you guys were making fun of us for the knives you were using. I think before we were using kitchen knives.
I think they were like butter knives.
Butter knives. So we decided to pick up some really cool knives off of Amazon. What did you call these?
Karambits. We're part of the Karambit gang now. I actually had a couple of these. I think I had a gold one and the rainbow fade one. Also, Finley is at the door.
Let her in.
Finley, come on in.
All right, so the first lights that we're going to be using in the office build are going to be these canvas lights. These are going to go up above the headboard. You probably saw in the previous clips of that unfinished part by the projector. And I believe, how many we have of these? 24?
23, 23. I think. So we originally had I think you had a 12 pack, so we had to order another pack, and we've had to order some more linkers as well because we accidentally broke some of the last ones when disconnecting them. So they're going to be going above the headboard, and we'll show you something cool that we've worked out how to do later on. But basically there's just enough room to fit like nearly all the panels, but there was a bit of wall in the way, so we had to cut into the wall. We'll show you later. Next thing we are unboxing are these things. So these are disc lights. I actually used these before in my IKEA cabinet, but we've got these things here, so we need to light them. So these are little disc lights, and the nice thing about these is that you get a controller, so you can change all the colors, and the cables are also very long, so you'll be able to run it to the control box, which is super nice. So that's the disc lights. I feel like you should use this since we just bought them.
But it's one of the boxes that you just lift up.
As you can see, these knives came in handy to open boxes that are already open.
So the LED light strips that we're going to be using are from Mugovi. They sent these over so that we could do our whole room in their lights. Now, what size is this? This is
16.4 foot kit. So it's the RGB IC kit, so you've got like full segment control, so you can have rainbow waves and things like that. Yeah, Govi make the best LED strips. Don't know if you've noticed, but if you want to pick any up, we'll link them in the description. We're also using the 64 foot kit. So this is crazy. Like you get two 32 foot rolls in this, and we've got 3 of them, so that's like 180 feet plus of LEDs, so should be enough to run around the entire room.
It's gonna be so bright.
It is going to be pretty bright. We might have to dim them to like 50% brightness. I think that's everything, so I guess we'll go and install them now.
Yeah, let's go.
So Rhaegar's going to explain what's going on with these nanoleafs. Grab them, Rhaegar. You got it, buddy. So basically what's happening with these, we have 23 of the panels. Unfortunately, this fits like 22 3/4. So we thought, how can we fit the last quarter of the panel in? So what did we decide to do?
We actually had to take our drill to the drywall and cut out like a line of drywall.
In fact,
so that
let's show you guys.
We'll show you what we did. So we had to drill a hole directly from the top of here down, and then it just fits the panel directly into it, so it fits perfectly.
Slightly sketchy, but it works, right?
We're not carpenters.
So in terms of cable management for the nanoleafs, here's what we've got going on. Obviously it needs power, so we've ran the power cable up the wall. This is going to have a panel over it, so it's going to be hidden. Then we've got the connector, which is right here. So this is just going to pop behind the backboard and then plug into the panel, so everything will be hidden.
Alright guys, we finally finished putting up the nanoleaf lights and they look awesome. One of the things I really like about these lights is they're super bright, and there's a setting on it. Josh, can you put like the aqua setting? Oh, yeah, turn the lights off. Yeah, looks awesome, especially with the RGB hexagons that we did. It's gonna look so cool once we get the lights lit up below too, as well on the top.
So here's that LED kit we're using, the Govee 64-foot kit. So we've got two 32-foot rolls here, which is awesome. So the first roll is going to be running from this shelf right here underneath, and it's going to be running the whole perimeter of this U-shaped kind of shelving. So that's going to downlight and look really nice. In terms of the power cable placement, we're going to be running power behind this Besta unit, and then we're going to have the little power brick sat on top, and then we're going to be running the LED strip behind the unit, and it's going to basically come out here and start, so everything is hidden. Now the second roll is going to be running from the underneath of this shelf. It's going to run to there. We've got a hole up in this corner, so then the LED strip's going to go through there, and then it's going to run back on itself all the way over to the other side of the room, so we'll have like ceiling lighting. Let's do it. There we go, first roll of LED strips installed, looking awesome. We had to actually pull out this Besta unit to obviously get behind it so we could route the LEDs and then underneath the shelf. But yeah, they look really cool. Obviously you can use the app to customize all the colors and the segments all the way along the strip. But that's the first roll. We need to install the second roll in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to install the disc lights, because since we've got this out, we can drill the holes and then route all the cables behind it. Yeah, this is what they look like. So they have self-adhesive strips that come on the back, and basically we're just going to stick one in each of these compartments, run the cables through a hole in the back of the Besta unit, and then they'll run behind there and down to power. It all looks very messy at the moment, but when it's done, it's going to look awesome. So as you just saw there, we've got all of the LED strips up now underneath and on top of the lac shelves. Now the only problem is at the moment is that you can see the LED diodes when you're kind of at eye level, and we don't want that. So what we've decided to do is get some of this edging. Basically it sticks onto, or it will stick onto the bottom of the shelf, and it will hide those LEDs. Now we ran into a problem, and the problem is that when you put this up to the LEDs, because it's very thin plastic, you can see them shining through. So we actually just got some electrical tape and stuck that to the back to make it more opaque. And if I grab this and put it over here to show you, you can see there that it hides all of the diodes. So we're going to do that all the way around, and then it should look good. And also, if you're wondering, this area over here that doesn't have any panels on it, we are going to be putting the 3D panels there as well. We just haven't got around to doing it yet.
So next we have to run the LED strips underneath this table, and then under the tool chest, and then under this table. And after that, we have to go over here and do our LED tube lighting that we're going to do here. We were thinking about doing it underneath the cabinets or shelves up here, but we felt like that would be too much and it would take away from the hexagon board that we did, and we didn't want to do that. And then the last thing after this, we got to come over here, and we're gonna hang up our triangle nanoleaf lights here so that when you come in the door, it's like the first thing that you see. And then that will be it.
Gonna look epic. So unfortunately the camera died for that last part of the time lapse that I was telling you guys we were gonna do. But anyway, I'll show you what's happened. So we've put up this edging, so as you can see, there are no longer any visible LED diodes. So that runs all the way around there. And Naynay also stuck up the LED strips underneath this part and underneath the tool workstation and also underneath this desk, so looking really cool. And we also added this neon sign over here. We've got the good vibe sign. The cable for this actually runs through the wall. We put a hole, and then the power is in the closet. And we've also got our nanoleafs up as well. So this area is pretty much done now. We just need to grab some edging tomorrow to do this top bit, because as you can see, the LEDs are still kind of visible if you're very tall. And just underneath here, we've got a bit more cable management to do. But the only thing really left is the neon tubing. Now, it's actually very, very late right now. It's like early in the morning. So we're gonna grab some sleep, and then when we get up, we'll finish off this bit and show you guys. Welcome back, it's the next day. So we're just about to do the neon tubing down beneath this backboard right here. But before we do that, we're gonna install these LED strips that we got. Again, these are from Govee. We ordered these last night, so they came today, which was pretty cool. So these are just basically the same things we've got running beneath the shelves, but these are USB powered. So here's what you get in the box. You've got your LED strips, which again have app control. You can change all the different segments. You've got a little control unit back there. So we're gonna plug these into the back of the TV, which has a USB port, and then run them on the back, and we'll have some nice backlighting behind that. We also got them for this TV as well, just to give some lighting down on the bottom here. So yeah, let's install them. We also got Finley this new toy. Hey Finley, give it back, it's mine. So there we go, LED kit number 1 installed on the back of the small TV. As you can see, it's looking pretty awesome. We've got a rainbow effect going on at the moment. Here's the Govee app, so it looks pretty much the same for all the LED kits that we've got going around the room, but you've got lots of different segments. So you can see here, we can select a segment, and then we can change the color. And it just gives you lots of flexibility, so you can choose whatever effects you like. You've got scenes in here as well, rainbow waves, all that cool stuff. So that's the first TV done. Let's do the second TV.
All right, we got the second TV done with the same RGB rainbow effect that we did over there on our setups. It looks really cool. Do you like it?
I love it. You want a piece of cheese?
Yes. But something I wanted to show you guys that I picked up over the weekend, a new hobby of mine that I've gotten in is into Gundams. And it's been something that I've really liked for the longest time. So I decided to do the theme for my side of the office, Gundam style. So I ordered this mug. This is like a coffee mug. Look how cool this is. And then it opens up like that to drink.
So cool.
Super nice. And then I ordered a bunch of Gundam action figures that I'm gonna build and set up on my side of the office. And I have a few more coming from a couple custom stores that I ordered, but for now, these ones look really cool. This isn't really Gundam, but I also thought that looked pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, I'll make sure to link it down in the description. All of this stuff came off of Amazon, and if you're looking to get into the hobby, they have tons of these on Amazon that you can buy, and they're pretty cheap. I think I paid like, what were these? Like some varied from $16 all the way up to $30. Even the most expensive ones I think I saw were in the hundreds, but those are usually a lot bigger and they take a lot more time to build. But if you're looking for a new hobby, this might be something you could try out. Now we're gonna do the tubing over on the desk. Now I came up with this idea probably last year. I decided to take some cable raceways and put it on my headboard like this, and then run LED strips up here on the top so that they reflect downwards. And if you take like a frosted tube like this, we got it from Home Depot, you can put it right up to it and then it diffuses it, and then it gives you that nice neon RGB effect that Josh and I really like. So we're gonna take one of our drill bits and we're actually gonna put a hole right here so that we can have the strips running directly into the cabinet down below. And then we have a power outlet right here that will power these, because I already got a lot of cables on my side for the LEDs and lights that we did. So it makes sense to do it on this side.
So as you can see, we have installed the LED strips inside this cable raceway. So they're actually stuck to the top and they're lighting downwards. That way when you put this stuff on, there's no LED hotspots, because usually what happens, it's not that visible on camera, but you can notice it in person, is that you can see each of the LED squares. So that kind of prevents that from happening. So all we need to do now is just stick this tube in to the cable raceway and we are all done. And if you didn't already see it, we actually drilled a hole through this desk under here and it goes into this part, and then we can cable manage all of this and get it all powered up.
So one other thing that we decided to get for our office is an RGB ceiling light. Of course, we had to get this. We saw it on Amazon and it's called the Smart LED Ceiling Light. It can change to all different kinds of colors, and it is Alexa compatible, which is great because that's what we use. It doesn't look like it is Google compatible though. It only says Alexa. But that top part can change to all different kinds of colors, do different scenes, and then the bottom part can do the warm or white tone colors. It looks really good. I like it. 3, 2, 1.
Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Guys, this thing looks absolutely insane. We are so proud of this. It looks awesome.
Looks great.
We're gonna show you around right now, so I guess we'll start. Should we start here?
Yeah, start here.
Cool. So what have we got over here, Naynay?
So this is going to be our TV setup. We're actually going to use this when we're like shooting YouTube videos. Our camera can hook up to it and we can directly see ourselves when we're filming over here in the space bar. So it's gonna be a great way to see what's going on for the videos.
Yeah, so we've got the USB LED strips on the back of there, which are shining light onto the panels, and there we've got the LED strips up lighting, or down lighting should I say, as well.
Ooh, show them the good vibes.
Oh, this is the neon sign that I briefly showed you guys earlier. So yeah, we cable managed that through the wall so it's nice and clean. We've got nanoleafs here as well, which we need to fix, get a replacement panel because one of these is broken. But anyway, here's the space bar. This is kind of where we'll do, I guess, recording like PC builds and stuff.
We still have to do these panels over here. We just haven't had time to. We got to cut it on the table saw, but that's for another day. And then we also have to go to Lowe's and get some more of these panels that we use to do the underlighting, but smaller ones to put on top so you don't see the ones on top of the shelf.
But yeah, this area looks awesome. Obviously they are all app controlled as well, so we can have different colors along different parts of the strip. This is going to be my setup. So we've obviously got those disc lights. Everything, by the way, guys, will be linked in the description. Everything that we've used today and that we've showed you. So this is my setup. So we've got all the RGB coming along here looking really nice. We've got the nanoleafs on top of the headboard.
Show them the shelf. So I want to explain something to you guys. So a lot of people are probably wondering where our computers are going to be. Well, with Thermaltake, we're actually going to do open case builds. So we're going to put them in this shelf here, and trust me, there's not going to be overheating when it comes to the PC because it's literally an open case. Yeah,
the air is going to be like being taken in from this side. It's hard to kind of explain without having the cases here, but yeah, it will be absolutely fine. But Naynay, do you want to explain maybe what's going on in the middle?
Oh, what? Our neon tube? Oh, yeah.
Neon tube, yeah.
This is the neon tube that we decided to do. I did this in my last setup, but the only difference was the LED strips that I had weren't color changeable for every individual section. So Josh was able to change it to like a cool rainbow effect. It looks so cool. I love it.
Yeah, shout out to Govey, by the way, again, for sending the LED strips.
Yeah, this whole room is done by Govey in nanoleafs.
Yeah, we ordered a couple of them, like the USB LED strips. Yeah, we ordered those ones off Amazon yesterday because we needed them really quickly. But yeah, we've got the projector screen up here.
Ooh, let me show them. So, okay, what we're planning to do with this projector screen is we're going to get a custom one from maybe like Etsy or something, I don't know where, but it's gonna be the full width of this wall because the projector screen up here can go the full size of this wall. That way it doesn't look like this weird small little one. And then what we did on my side to look a little bit similar to Josh's, just so we could close the lights up on mine, is put this shelving unit up here on the top so I can put all my Gundam action figures and stuff. And I just think it looks awesome. So this is a lac shelf, but it wasn't long enough to completely go to the wall, but that's not a problem because here we like to do things that will make it work. We're going to actually take another shelf that we have and we're going to put it on the table saw and we're going to cut it and then we'll just wedge it up there so then it will look like a continuous shelf. So not too worried about that, but it looks awesome. What do you think?
It looks so good. Like, we've worked so hard on this thing. It's taken pretty long time. It would have been quicker, I guess, if we had just done it, but we wanted to film it for you guys because there's not a lot of these kind of processes on YouTube where people show like every single step.
Yep.
But yeah, we ran into, I guess, our fair share of issues as well.
Problem solving.
But it's all come together like awesome. I couldn't be happier with it.
I can't wait till we can get like our gaming chairs in here and our mouse and our keyboard. We're actually getting another one of these for Josh's setup over there, and we're going to put wallpaper, the gray, so it matches. We did it before and it looked really good, but we have to do a review on this in our next video, so we took it off. But
yeah, everything's going to be cable managed as well. Obviously, we still have to do the cabling like for the PCs once we get them in. But we've got extra long DisplayPort cables, so we can get everything hooked up. We're also going to have Ethernet cables rigged in here as well, so that we have good internet.
I hope you guys enjoyed. We absolutely loved doing this room. It was a lot of work, but we're so happy with it. It's definitely going to be a space that we can do everything that we love in. Game, hang out with friends, shoot YouTubes, do product reviews, everything. And we even have a bathroom. Thank you guys so much for coming with us on this journey of building this office. It's been a long process with Josh and I trying to get this room done for you. It takes a lot longer when you're trying to put something together and film it at the same time.
And as well, I guess the thing you guys haven't seen is the planning process behind this and all the like sitting down and doing very terrible drawings of how we wanted everything planned out. But I think we're both perfectionists, so
when it comes to the things that we like.
So we kind of like take longer on stuff because we want it to be just right.
Yeah, because like if you ever do something and you mess it up and you like try and hide it, you'll always know it's there. Yeah. So anytime that you look at it or see it, you'll always be like, I wish I could have fixed that, or what could I have done different? So I think we got to the point with this office that we're really happy with the way that everything turned out.
Unfortunately though, Naynay's gonna have to just finish off this part of the setup, or like the cable management and rigging in the PCs, because I'm gonna be back in a couple of months. So you guys are gonna be seeing, I guess, my old setup again. Make sure you stay tuned because we've got lots more to do, and we are also gonna be doing a full setup tour, of course, when we've got everything done. We'll probably do like a build process of the PCs as well, because we're doing some water-cooled PCs with thermal takes, so that's gonna be awesome. So I guess if you're not subscribed already, make sure you get yourself subscribed. What else do we need to say?
Oh, we should tell them the good news.
The good news. What's the good news, Naynay?
Why don't you tell them?
We got married! So yeah, this is husband and wife channel now. And
I kind of wanted to say something about that because I don't want people to think that I like came on this channel to take it over. It was actually Josh's idea for us to combine our channels together and do it as a team. And instead of changing the name to something different, we really wanted to stick with Tesseract because it's such a good name. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
She's getting emotional. But yeah, we thought it would be best, I guess, because if we were both running the same channels because we do the exact same content. It just didn't make sense for like me to be working on the same video as Naynay would, because we work with the same companies as well. So we thought we would turn it into a team effort, and look at the setup we've put together.
So something that we have been working on for this channel, especially Josh, for a long time. When I met Josh a year ago, when we were doing our long distance relationship, he was at, what, you had just hit 30,000 subscribers.
30,000, yeah.
And then once we started talking and like sharing ideas, sharing our ideas.
Swapping ideas, yeah. The channel kind of like exploded. So we went from, I think it was 30,000 this time last year to what, 102,000 now? So. And
you guys have no idea how much that means to Josh. Like, he worked on this channel for so long, and then for it to just
I think it's just gone 5 years. So yeah, it's a pretty long time, but yeah, the content's gonna get so much more awesome now because I have my best friend and my wife to help me with it. But we have something to show you guys. So this is the 100,000 subscriber play button. Like, you can see it on my face how excited I am, because I've always wanted to see this thing. It's so cool. So here it is, the 100,000 subscriber plaque. And it looks so much cooler in person.
It's so nice. It's so modern. I feel like it goes with our office so well.
There it is. 100,000 subscribers. So you guys need to make sure you stay tuned for when we get the 1 million subscriber play button, which is like even bigger, and it's gold as well. Yeah. So we need to find a place to put this. I think we're going to put it behind us. And mount it on the wall. But yeah, thank you guys to every single one of you that has subscribed over the years and left comments. I do always see the comments, by the way. I don't know if people realize that YouTubers do see every single comment.
He does, because as soon as he posts a video, he'll lay on the couch and I'll watch him, and he'll just keep responding to all of you guys. We're gonna put it right behind us so that it's always in our videos.
It's mounted on the wall right there. So yeah, this thing is a epic milestone, and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, and we appreciate you all coming with us on this journey, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.
We'll see you in the next one, guys.